You okay?
Yeah, wrong number.
Well, I just made some coffee if you're interested.
Desperate.
Well, you're not desperate. I mean, you know what? All you gotta do is take your time. And it's up to you to pick and choose where you go from here.
Thank you. Are we talking about Elijah?
You barely know the guy.
Yeah, but you know what? Phyllis and Lenny are quite fond of him.
Yeah, but he's a stranger to you. As a matter of fact, so am I.
Anna, any news on Chase?
Oh, Willow's keeping me up to date. But Finn and Dr. Robinson, they can only really ease his symptoms because they haven't made a diagnosis that he's been poisoned yet. And we can't tell them because Peter will take off with the antidote.
So we stick with the agreement, we back off Peter, and meanwhile he reconciles with Maxie.
God, we have to fix this, Valentine. Jason's in prison, thanks to Cyrus. And Peter is going to take off.
Well, not if I can do anything about it.
There you are. Come in, come in. The guards told me you were coming. All right. No more waiting around. We have to act now.
Elijah doesn't trust you either.
You're telling me something I don't already know.
And just for the record, I am not in the market for a new relationship.
But if you were...
Well, the perfect man has to make me fall in love with him and then completely break my heart.
You're being too hard on yourself because you don't deliberately choose these guys. You know what? You're much better than them.
Am I?
I mean, didn't you come to Nixon Falls to get away from the bad choices? I know you're way too smart not to know that you are in an unhealthy relationship.
Well, I would like to think I am, but it doesn't stop me from missing the person that I ran away from. You know, maybe what I should do is just write this article on Nixon Falls and move on.
Yeah, but the thing with moving on is you take yourself with you.
You don't know who you are, do you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look what happened to me.
Hey, Mike, what if you could get yourself back?
Okay, so have you made any progress with Gladys?
The woman is a selfish, shallow, and greedy beggar with big interest in self-preservation, just like you said.
I'm sure that Cyrus has put the fear of God in her, that if she even thinks about changing her story to implicate Peter rather than Jason, he would kill her.
Not to mention what Peter's capable of doing to her.
Well, what do you mean? What's Peter done now?
Well, nothing. He just insists on being in Maxie's life. You know, he turned up at her Lamar's class the other night and had to be escorted out.
Gosh, well, I'm sorry about that. I'm sure that's a nightmare for Maxie. But I think Peter is less of a threat at the moment than Cyrus. The only thing stopping him from burning down Port Charles is knowing I have his mother, for now.
What do you mean for now?
Cyrus offered to trade Florence for Jason, said he would get Gladys to change her story and Jason could go free. I said no deal. Cyrus wasn't disappointed or angry at all. Sounded like he had another deal in place.